Hey friends, how are you today? So I have some frugal things I want to talk to you about, some wins and some fails, and of course some congratulations. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah, also known as Budget Girl, and I talk about frugal, fun, and free ways to live a more fabulous life. And if you would like tips and tricks on how to do that, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and like this video. So let's jump in. So my first frugal thing is that I switched some of my prescriptions over to a mail service, which is something that my employer offers. Yours may or may not, but I looked in my handbook and it turns out that instead of picking them up at like Walgreens or CVS, if I get them mailed to me every 3 months, I can save a decent percentage of money. So back when I first registered my prescriptions here, I got a call about it and I kind of avoided it. And I was like, that sounds like a lot to deal with. I finally got to it on my list. It took 5 minutes to set up online. And it turns out that I wasted like $60 over the past 5 months or so, which isn't a lot, but I could have saved that money, and I'll be saving that from now forward by switching to that mail delivery service for my prescriptions instead. So that was a pretty good win. It's something that I now no longer, I also was able to eliminate a chore from my life, which is going every 3 months to pick up a couple of prescriptions that I have. And it just, I like it a lot better that they're just gonna arrive in the mail and it's gonna cost me less money, and I'm just like, why did you procrastinate that? I got free lunch at a work event. Those are always fun. Texas A&M, which is my employer, does a staff birthday luncheon every other month, and everybody gets to come and eat free food, and this time it was Mexican, and I even got to take some of the queso dip home. So good. It's the only place around here that serves white queso. I don't know what it is. I swear I don't know what it is about Texas. Where everywhere I've ever lived, which is a lot of places, if you order like queso in restaurants, in a Mexican restaurant, they bring you white cheese. In Texas, apparently it's a thing where it's like yellow cheese. Now, yellow cheese is fine. I love cheddar, just like everybody else. I love American. I love all cheeses. But white queso is delicious to like pour over your rice, and it's delicious to like mix with salsa, and it's just so good. And you can't get it here except for like one place, and they catered from that one place, and I got to bring home, like, it was like a little treasure. I just brought home this one little container of queso, and then I used it for 2 meals. I made nachos at home, and it made my sweet little Southern heart very happy that I got white cheese. Super long story for a free lunch. Next frugal win is kind of a frugal win, kind of a frugal flop, but I filed it under wins because I am actually saving money. So I've mentioned this before, that a few months ago, I decided to let my car insurance company install like a little plug-in that would monitor my driving and give me a discount if after like 3 or 4 months, I don't remember what it was, I was deemed a great driver. I'm a pretty good driver. I haven't been in an accident in 6 years or so. I mean, last accident I had was in like college. Didn't love the big brother aspect of something monitoring like my acceleration speed and my braking speed, because sometimes there's a good reason why you accelerate or brake quickly, or what hours I'm driving, or what distance I'm driving. It all's just very 1984 to me. So I've been avoiding this forever, and they just caught me on one day and they were like, you could save up to 30% of your insurance costs, which are already pretty low because my car is not worth that much. I only have liability and roadside, and I was just like, fine. I get it. I mean, and they have this thing where you monitor it online, and you can see like you braked hard for like 1 second at 7:24 p.m. on August 4th. And I'm like, I don't know why I braked hard for 1 second, or what you consider braking hard. But yeah, all of those count up, and they count against you. At the end of the day, I was awarded a 6% discount on my auto insurance, which is not 30%, which is fine. I understand that's probably like the top tier. They'd probably only give you that if your car was just parked the whole time, in which case you wouldn't need insurance. However, They said this 6% discount replaces a 5% discount that you had previously. So 3 months of letting people track my every move, I got a 1% discount. Not worth it to me. If your insurance offers you that and they say it'll, you know, all these big things, maybe it's worth it to you. Yeah, not worth it. I got a 1% discount on car insurance that cost me $58 a month. And that's with renters included. What am I getting back on that per year? Anyway, technically that was a frugal win. I regret the entire thing. On to a slightly less maddening frugal win. I have not upgraded my cell phone. This is an iPhone 5S that I got for $100 at Walmart. And when I did the new upgrade, the new iOS upgrade, it now loses battery life like that's its job. I have to charge this thing twice a day. It's on 10% battery right now and I've done nothing today. It's like 4 p.m. on a Sunday. I didn't do anything with my phone today. I just have to charge it like halfway through the day, no matter what now. But it still works. I could very, very easily go out and spend a couple $100s on a slightly newer, shinier iPhone. No, I would never buy the 10 or the 11 or the 9 or whatever is currently out there. I like to buy a few gens back. 1, to avoid the giant price tag, and 2, to avoid bugs, mostly the giant price tag. But this one is still working. And so until this one becomes impossible to really operate, I'm going to keep with it, even though my battery life dies halfway through the day and I have to charge it every single day. But I have chargers at work and in my car. And if I'm traveling somewhere, I have those little portable power packs that I can use to boost it. It's fine, it's just another thing that I have to remember to do. However, that little thing that I have to remember, I think, is worth the difference in how much it would cost me to upgrade my cell phone when my cell phone is still perfectly fine. Number 5, I got a salad for Easter completely from my little patio garden. It was so wonderful. I just, we did a roast and, you know, carrots and potatoes, and they were in the crock pot all day and it was so nice. We went to church and then I just went outside on my little patio garden and snipped little greens. And I tossed them and I made a salad and it was delicious and Jacob loved it, and it was some of like the freshest produce. My strawberries haven't come in yet, but all the lettuce and the greens have. I will get to save money on salads this summer, and it was just really nice to be able to like go out to my patio and get some food and bring it in and wash it and eat it. It was so cool. So that was a really fun, frugal thing for me. And I would love to hear if you guys are gardening this summer and what you're growing. I'm doing peppers and salad greens and strawberries, and that's pretty much it. A lot of salad greens, a lot of peppers, a lot of strawberries, because those are my favorite things. So also, if you have any tips on how to keep your spinach from bolting, I would also love a tip on that, because I keep pinching it off, but it wants to bolt. So let's move on to the fails. I completely forgot to send in some rebates. They're the, you know, the mail-in rebates, and they totaled out to $24. And I just missed the time cutoff. I thought I had 90 days. I only had 30 days. And I'm pissed at myself about it because that was $24 that I lost. I paid way more. That's one of the ways the stores get you, is it's, you have to pay $40 now, but it's only $30 with the mail-in rebate. But if you forget to send in the mail-in rebate, you didn't save any money. So in this particular instance, I completely failed and I didn't save any money just because I procrastinated it. And I looked at the envelope with the receipts and everything in it for months. I thought I had 90 days to do it. I didn't. I only had 30. By the time I got around to it, it's too late. So don't be like me. Be better about sending in your mail-in rebates. I threw away 4 bananas, 2 apples, and some ground beef. And that's a decent chunk of money at the grocery store that I just wasted. I left the ground beef in the fridge too long. It was just way past the kind of the safety point, and I didn't want to cook it up and potentially get sick. The produce just went bad. I didn't eat it enough in time. I'm still working on food waste. That is less than I did last month though, so getting better. And then I spent money at Satan's Diner, which is the eatery within the building at my college. in what I call Satan's Diner in my head because they're so overpriced. I brought a salad for lunch one day. I was not feeling that well. I did not want to eat a salad for lunch, and I ended up spending $6 on a tiny little snack tray with like cheese and grapes and strawberry and a few crackers and a Luna bar. $6, and I hate that I did that. I should have just forced myself to eat the salad, but I did not want it. I wanted like protein and like good stuff, and but this is the first time I've eaten there since I first moved here. So it's the first time in like a year that I've eaten there, and I don't want to make a habit of it because every time I go a semester without eating at that place, that is a win because they are vastly overcharging. And finally, my favorite, let's do the congratulations because you guys are killing it while as I'm over here like, okay, subscribe. First off, April Holly Smith is debt-free. Woo, woo, woo. I am so excited for you, April. I know you've been a long time viewer of this channel, and I'm so thrilled for you. Welcome to the debt-free club. Also debt-free is Crazy Diamond. Huge congrats to you, Crazy Diamond. Internet high five. Hannah Crawford is also debt-free. She paid off $26,000 in student loans, which is what I started out with. That was before that's what I graduated with. That's what I should say. Huge congrats to you. Now your degree is paid for and you own it and nobody can take it away from you. Next up, Yisabellum paid off a debt. Lori Mergulia, sorry, there's not an L in that actually. Mergia paid off a car. Andrea Haley paid off a student loan. Living Off Less paid off their truck. Amy Schramm paid off a family loan. The Frugal Dad paid off 5 medical debts. Rachel C paid off a credit card. Justin A paid off a car loan and a credit card. Admiration Ayurveda paid off a car, credit card, and a store card. Wow. Wow, that is so cool. And finally, Tamara Epps paid off a credit card. Huge congrats to you guys. I am so proud of you. I know how good it feels to just get rid of that debt and never ever have to do it again. And I'm so glad that you get to feel that with me. And thank you so much for sharing your wins with me. I love celebrating them with you. And if you have a money win, I would love for you to post it in the comments down below. If you have posted it before and I haven't gotten to it, if I haven't shouted you out, given you your shout out, given you your props, please tell me again because I might have just missed it somehow and I want to celebrate with you. Yay! Love to hear the frugal things and the huge wins that y'all are making. It inspires me. It inspires me to do better. And I want to do better for you guys and myself. And I hope that I inspire you guys to do better for yourselves as well. If you like this kind of ridiculousness, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe. I got new videos coming at you every single week about just trying to live the frugal life. See you guys next time. Bye.